Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good Monday afternoon, and welcome to our Monday Market Outlook here at Top Gun Options. I'm Wiz Matthew Buckley, and before we get into it, man, take a look at mentaljoe.com. For all of you who have been dying to get your No Fallen Heroes merch on, now you can. We just launched kind of our summer merch, so to speak. We launched our white camo hat with the Maverick Mind logo on there. You get a summer shirt as well, one of those like beach type of material hoodies, and then obviously our standard Maverick Mind t-shirt there. 100% of these merch sales go to fund healing grants for our veterans, first responders, and their families. So get this merch while it's hot. Again, you can just go to mentaljoe.com. Underneath shop right there, go down to No Fallen Heroes. This stuff flies off the shelf, folks, so do not miss your opportunity to get this one-of-a-kind merchandise and also pitch into the fight to help save and change the lives of our heroes. Before I forget, this Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, at 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to knock out a free brief on how to maximize your investments in 2024 with a very, very simple tactic. You're going to be blown away. You've never heard what I'm about to tell you on Thursday at 10 a.m. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/diverse so you can register. Wiz, I work Thursday at 10 a.m. Well, 80% of our current TGO members work. You can get access to the replay. So need just your name, first name, last name, email, and we'll hook you up with the replay. And just for registering, I'll throw in a couple bonuses here. Our 7-step trade plan, worth about $55, and the OPCL, the options pocket checklist. So that's just for registering. Those things are free, okay? So one more time, Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to show you how to maximize your investments in 2024. All right, man, it's been a while. And, you know, no offense. I mean, and I really mean no offense. I don't have a lot of time to do these free daily sit rep videos anymore. I'm swamped helping my Max Afterburner members. That's obviously our lifetime group over here. How many do we have in here? 254 members in the Max Afterburner group. This is our hunters, kind of our junior varsity lifetime group. So I really dedicate a lot of time to dealing with these folks, man, our premium customers. So it always cracks me up that every once in a while there's some complaints to support, like, hey, I'm not getting my free content. I get it, but you know, there are people that would complain it's not hot enough in hell. So, when I have the bandwidth, I try and knock out some of these free briefs because I know, people do get something out of it, apparently, if you're missing it. So here we go. President, Foreign Minister of Iran, killed in a helicopter crash. Moving on. This is a joke. The International Criminal Court seeks his, arrest of Israeli, Benjamin Netanyahu and Hamas leaders. It's kind of comical at this point, this International Criminal Court. I'll leave it at that. Okay, let's just get, before I get operational, let's get this out of the way. Fuck no. Period. Ukraine formally asks NATO to send troops for the first time. Pentagon mulling? Are you insane? The answer is no. Seriously? Europe, you put up with it, man. We got 30, 40,000 homeless veterans in this country. Anywhere from 22 to 44 kill themselves every day. We got a wide open border. 100,000 people dying every year from fentanyl poisoning. We're being invaded. Nearly 10 million people have invaded this country. Literally an invasion. And we're thinking of sending troops to Ukraine? It doesn't even make sense. Inflation hits 20% under Biden. We did it, Joe. Pushing small businesses to the brink. Right? Unbelievable. Last week, folks, CPI and PPI, two big inflation gauges that the feds use, were hot. Well, I'm sorry, the CPI came in, quote, in line, shocker, in an election year. We're burning to death from inflation, and shockingly, the government reported numbers are, inflation's in line. In line, up at 3.4%, when their target rate is 2%. And how about Sleepy Joe McShitty Pants? CNN interview a week and a half ago. When I came into office, the inflation was 9%. That's a lie. When you came into office, it was 1.9%. So I guess there was a niner in there, Mr. President. You raged it up to 9.1%. But again, he's never challenged on any of his bullshit because he has a sympathetic media. But folks, this country is burning to death from inflation. Credit card delinquencies surge. Almost 1 in 5 users maxed out. CPI, folks. Oh, yay. It posts the smallest increase since 2021. Other than that, Mrs. Kennedy, how was the parade? PPI, accelerating at the fastest rate in 12 months. So, folks, the innards of this economy suck. But if you're new to investing, shameless plug, join me Thursday, 10 a.m., go.topgunoptions.com/diverse. I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind. The worse the economy gets, the more pain you're experiencing, the higher this stock market will go. If you don't understand that, you clearly don't know what you're doing, and I'm going to teach you. Look at this, folks. This market had a rip-your-face-off rally from essentially November, December until last month. Why? Hopes of a rate cut, right? But the crappier the economy is, the more the Federal Reserve has to print money out of thin air and prop it up. So we had a little bit of a head fake here back down to this 100-day moving average as we broke through a 20-day moving average and a 50-day on the S&P 500, but we had a strong bounce off of it. Why? Because of hopes of a potential rate cut in September. Why would the Fed cut rates? Because things really suck. Isn't that funny? It's not funny, but you know what I'm saying. It's just, it's weird. We call it bizarro market. One more time, I'm going to tell you, the worse the economy is, the higher the stock market will go. The rich, evil 1% in this country will get eviler and richer as the middle class and poor get poorer and poorer. All because of Democrats and the Federal Reserve spending like a drunken sailor. And Republicans, too. They ain't no babe in the woods. At the same time, you and I are being gaslit with these type of headlines. Everything's great. America's headed for a soft landing. Oh, really? Soaring debt and deficits causing worry about threats to the economy and markets. High interest rates haven't crashed the financial system, set off a wave of bankruptcies, or caused a recession that many economists feared. But for millions of low and moderate income families, high rates are taking a toll. You think? More Americans are falling behind on payments on credit card and auto loans, even as many are taking on more debt than ever before. Why wouldn't I take on more debt than ever before? Last month, Joe Biden took his pen and unconstitutionally broke the law and just signed a piece of paper that said, I'm going to wipe out student loan debt for these people because I need to buy their votes. Kind of like making weed a Schedule 3. But ladies and gentlemen, Americans see that. Well, I didn't go to college. Why am I paying for these gender studies underwater basket weaving majors to get their student loans paid off as they're attacking the universities and burning the U.S. flag and saying death to America? Folks, it's disgusting. It's disgraceful. But guess what, man? Trade the market you have, not the one you want. Not necessarily that I want, quote, a down market, but folks, you got to trade the market you have. And the market you have right now is simply going to keep going up on hopes of a rate cut and hopes that Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve, will just keep propping the market up, which is a disgrace. At the bottom of the scandemic, when we made about $2.5 million in a couple weeks worth of trades, it was insane. I threw out every book on investing and trading I had right in the recycling bin because it changed forever. And I'm going to teach you how to profit off of the stupidity of others. This Thursday at 10 a.m. go.topgunoptions.com/diverse. Make sure you attend, or make sure you register at least so you can get access to the replay. Finally, go to mentaljoe.com. Underneath the shop drop down, go to No Fallen Heroes and go get your merch and help support healing our heroes at home. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Fights on. Namaste and Basi Basi whiz out.